Dr. Carla Barnett is the new Secretary General of CARICOM. She is the first woman and first Belizean to lead the regional organization.
For me, it's really, it's an honor. It's very exciting. There's a lot of work to do, and we're looking forward to doing it. I've lived in Guyana before. I lived there for 6 years as Deputy Secretary General, but there are old friendships that I will certainly rekindle. But the most exciting part of it at this time, I think it's getting the opportunity to make that impact at the regional level. Because for me, it is really important at this time for the region to be well organized to deal with the many crises that we are faced with, the two most important being COVID and the economy.
Dr. Barnett says that while she's happy with the work the organization has been doing to tackle COVID-19 and the economic downturn across the region, she believes CARICOM will continue to build on these efforts with a strong focus on financing for the region to bounce back.
It is necessary for us to continue to do that work because all of us are in the situation where we've had to borrow more than we would normally have wanted to, and that's happening across the region. And we also need to be able to access even more borrowings because liquidity, money in the bank is important to be able to buy vaccines. And so some of our countries are really hard pressed coming up with the resources to do some of the basic things that need to be done. So there's a lot of work that's ongoing there, and that work needs to be continued, and it needs to be continued as smoothly as possible. So there's no issues, this discontinuities that may arise.
Barnett will take up the post of CARICOM's Secretary General in Guyana in August. She says that one of the first things on her agenda is to extend CARICOM's outreach and implementation across member states.
One of the things that I would like to see us do is to share more of that information and bring more people on board in terms of communicating the message and the actions and offering ideas about what CARICOM can do and how they feel the impact of CARICOM. So for me, there's going to be a lot more outreach, even as we deal with the issues of implementation, because that's one of the things that we hear a lot of the time too, that we're not very good at implementing the decisions that we take. And so for me, it's the outreach and it's a focus on implementation as well.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.